Hey, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to check out another video. Thanks for swinging by. Today I'm taking a look at one from Tool, and there's their Mosaic, which is a dry hopped sour ale. This one comes in at 6% ABV. Nothing else really on the can too much. I'm going to go ahead and get this baby open and get it into a glass, but you can see that there for all the writing. Also, there's a little bit of a price tag there. $1.99 actually to pick up this can, which is basically a steal that I got at one of my local places. Let's go ahead and see how this one actually plays out. So off the initial pour, which I didn't really pour very aggressively, I did end up getting a little bit bigger, I guess you could say, of a head, a little bit larger of a head. Definitely a large head there. So I'm going to let that settle for a little bit here. Body-wise, actually got a nice orange color on there. Get a light behind it. You can see some of the carbonation actually streaming up to the head. Not sure if you're seeing some of that bubble action there. I believe you are. But this is going to take a little bit of time to settle. Also, body-wise, not fully clear to the other side. Do have a little bit of a chill haze on there. Head itself is kind of a white head that does have some nice foaminess to it. So it should actually lace the glass nicely, I believe, as it goes down. I will be back here in a second after it settles. Alright guys, I'm actually back now, and it is settling down. I actually added a little bit more to it so we can actually get some more beer in the glass. But as you can see here on the head, well, I guess you can't see the top of it. It does have a nice rockiness to it with the foaminess, so waiting for that baby to come down a little bit more so to lace the glass nicely. The aroma from this one, you do get a good amount of the sour coming out. You're getting a nice little tart feel. You're getting a little bit of the hops taking place there as well in the background. Now, it doesn't have the IBU listed on this can. I didn't see it anywhere online to check it out. But it is definitely more hop forward. And with the sour being used in there, you do get a little bit of a slight funkiness. But I would say it's definitely more tart coming out. But that's kind of the big notes on the aroma that I'm actually receiving. Kind of a fruity tart as well. Kind of a tropical type feel. I would say kind of like a mango or a papaya in that regard. As far as the taste, you definitely get hit with a good amount of tartness on the initial. Carbonation actually sits nicely on this one, not over carbonated. Does have some thinness to the body, so I do feel a little bit of a watery type effect. Good sting to the tip of the tongue. A little bit of an astringency in there as well. Body is pretty much light to medium. Do get some tingling action taking place in the cheeks. Not much of a mouth coating experience, although it does get around a little bit. Duration is pretty much low to average. You get some of that fruity feel come through in the taste there, but it's kind of like most of your other sours out there, pretty much like you're sucking on a sweet tart or something. You're getting that tart type feel more than anything right now, and you're really getting it matched up with that thinness. You can see here in the glass a little bit of the lacing that is taking place already here. Head is trying to still calm down a little bit, about a 1.5 finger. But if you like a sour type beer, I mean, it definitely has the characteristics you would look for. The more I drink it, the more I get more of that tingling feeling. Get a little bit of it left on the lips, which kind of causes that puckering sensation of having like a tartness feel. But for me, it's a little more thin than I usually like on the beers. But it's interesting. It was one I just picked up. Not much else to really say about this one here. It's your tart type ale. Like I said, it was dry hopped. You do pick up some of the tropical type notes from the hops that were used, but carbonation is now kicking up a little bit more in the chest. All in all, it's an okay sour. I mean, if you've had Tool before, you're familiar with some of their beers, you know some of the stuff that Tool does on their beers. So it's nothing really of a big surprise. It's just probably not one that stands out to me that much. When I pick this up again, not really sure about that. But if you've had it before, let me know what you think. It's kind of like on the fence with this one here. It's decent enough, but doesn't really stand out. But this is the Sir Mosaic. Again, this is from Tool. And dry hop sour ale. There you have it. And I'll go ahead and finish this. Definitely still in good shape where I wouldn't say it was anything like a sink pour or anything like that. I think it still has a good quality to it. It's just not as memorable, I don't think, in any type of regard. That all being said, thanks for swinging by to check out another video. Check down below to see how I rate this one out as far as the score. And I look forward to catching you guys next time. Keep drinking those good craft beers. And remember, there's always time. Get your beer on. Cheers.